Day 10 of the Quarantine Reviews. How on earth do you pilot a stone temple? Let's find out.
Got a bit of a different situation for you this time around for one very key reason. I didn't have a least favourite song on the album. It's very solid, it's a cool, hard rock feel with a nice, fast tempo for most of the songs, bringing it down at the right times absolutely perfectly. So if you're unfamiliar with Stone Temple Pilots, they did this. And this. Oh, and this. And more recently, this. So it's fair to say they have constantly changed and evolved and progressed with their sound, and they're fairly nuanced in that regard. So to all the critics who said they can't find themselves without Scott Weiland, or that this is a tentative and entirely skippable intro to their new phase, you can all royally shove it. So there were a few songs I could have gone for my favourite. Guilty for its nice funky feel and overall groove effect. Meadow for its slightly dirty guitars and retro rock vocals. Roll Me Under for its dark, brooding nature and 90s grunge feel. I've found 90s grunge is something I've really gotten into over the past few years. But no, it was the mid-tempo lament of romance, Thought She'd Be Mine. This is the definition of a failed romance. The music is perfectly downplayed. There is an ache in Jeff Gutt's vocals that really brings the message home. The guitars are absolutely exquisite. It really is the sort of song that, if you're finding yourself nostalgic about a lost love, you might want to listen to. But in the same vein, you wouldn't want to listen to it right after a breakup because you would be wrecked by it. I thought you'd be mine. The bass has this really nice sort of heartbeat effect going where every so often it'll be a bit more stuttered, and so it kind of gives this idea of the heart skipping a beat. And the drum play is very much building into this idea of someone gradually breaking and really running with it, and it just is really quite wonderful for painting this picture of someone who has come to terms with the fact that they've lost this person they loved, but still don't like that fact. I thought you'd be mine. Thought you'd be mine. I thought you'd be mine. Stone Temple Pilots' 2018 self-titled album is a really great display of their progression and ability to evolve their sound and style, whilst still being identifiably then, and expertly shows how well they integrated the newest singer Jeff Gutt into their sound. Now you might think that with all the praise that I'm lavishing upon this album, that I would actually give it a 6 out of 5. It's a good album, it's a really solid one, but it's not an absolutely stellar one. I would still say it's way better than any major critic outlet has given it. This is one of the rare instances where I entirely agree with fans who say, fuck the haters. I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5, and that has every possibility to improve. That's it for this episode. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully this will all show to be our finest hour.